Alright, hello everyone. End of the week. Happy Halloween. It's been a crazy week with some bumps in the road towards the end with my PT video, but we made it. We're at the end of the week. The PT video is back up after 14 hours of me being in uncertainty of whether or not it was going to come back, and I was out of the house today for the first time in so long because our lockdown has been lifted, so it made the day a lot better. So if you haven't had a chance to go see PT yet, it is up and it's ready for you, and I'm so happy about it. But yeah, end of the week catch up. Today I almost wasn't going to do it, but then I was like, you know what, I've got some stuff that I can talk about and share with you, which is cool. Feels like you guys care. So just wanted to talk about what I got done today and what's been happening this week. So, you know, I started Silent Hill 4. It looks like you guys have been loving that one a lot, which has been really good, because we've got a couple more episodes coming up next week. I also posted my surprise video over the Halloween period, which was my Silent Hill 2 analysis, and the feedback has been absolutely incredible. Warms my heart a lot. It makes me very happy because I was so nervous because it was my first time doing something in a different format, and also what's different to a Let's Play is it's basically me analyzing and researching something. It's a lot more of a vulnerable type of content to post. So the feedback has been amazing and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, because that will definitely help me feel confident about making more and doing more Silent Hill analysis and just video essays in general, because I actually have a list of about when I checked it today, I have a list of about 20 subjects of, like, just as a base of, like, things that I could talk about that are relevant to me that I think could be really cool. So yeah, later down the line, but, you know, good idea, I think. So again, thank you, and yeah, it's been a crazy week. I wanted to end it with a perfect PT cherry on top, and unfortunately YouTube completely killed the momentum of that. 2 hours in, removed it, and then it's back up now, so it can slowly begin to get that exposure again. But it was just very unfortunate. So those of you who got in those first 2 hours, well done. But luckily and hopefully it's here to stay. I have my friend here that I've had on my desk for ages, because it's relevant. The Mandalorian has come out and I loved it. Let me know what you guys think. Let's have a Star Wars discussion. That's always a very safe and happy thing to do, right? Opening the Star Wars can of worms. I liked it. Very strong open to the season. I love Star Wars. Clearly. Not all Star Wars, because everyone has their opinions, and everyone has what they love, and everyone has what they don't love, you know. Sometimes hate, you know, but hate leads to the dark side, so we won't talk about it. Though maybe that's for another day. But Mandalorian Season 1, incredible start, can't wait for next week. No spoilers, not going to talk about it. I just thought wearing the helmet was relevant, because Mandalorian helmet. And I'm happy about it. So there's my guy. Very cool. I'm not a reaction channel primarily, so I'm not going to start going like, here's my Mandalorian reactions, because it feels kind of weird. Because if I was to react to the Mandalorian, you'd just be a video of me for like an hour just smiling at the camera for most of it, and then also, you know, having my typical whoa moments. I don't know. Reactions feel weird sometimes. Sometimes they feel like, if it's something that I'm so genuinely excited for that the hype is pouring out of my mouth, then I would love to do a genuine reaction, but not something that's like common. I don't think I would have the energy to be like frequently doing reactions, you know? I think that would just tire me out. Let's Plays are different because there's a lot of downtime, instead of constantly having to feel like you are reacting to something. So I don't think I'd really do that. I'd probably be more down to just sit down and have a discussion about it instead, or just give you a brief 15 seconds of, hey, really liked The Mandalorian, that was cool. A couple of things that I got done today is I got some errands done because I was finally allowed to leave the house, and that was great. To feel like a normal person, you know, wearing a mask, but you know, everything was almost normal. I went and replaced my Elite Series 2 controller because the one that I had was slightly faulty in the fact that 2 buttons were a bit temperamental. One, you had to press it, like, you couldn't just like lightly press it and it would register, which sometimes I kind of do. So you kind of had to like center it and make sure you pressed it for it to register. That was the A button, so the selecting button. And then also the right bumper, which is very important. And also in a lot of the games that I've been playing on the channel, one of the most common buttons to press. So sometimes when it won't register, that's actually a bit frustrating. So I got it replaced because it was within warranty. That was very quick and easy. I just walked in and said, "Hello, please." And they said, "No worries, sir." And there it is. So I got a brand new one. I actually really love this controller. All controllers will tend to have their own faults. Xbox controllers, as much as I love them and they are my favorite controller to hold and to use and everything, they are the ones that are most likely to have slight issues. I don't think I have had the only issue I have with my PS4 controller is the battery life sucks. So that is the slight advantage of Xbox controllers having batteries, because you can just get rechargeables and replace it and it's great instead of a built-in battery. This one has a built-in battery, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter to me because I have it plugged in to my computer or my Xbox most of the time because it's all just set up here. So I just have it plugged in, don't have to even worry about it because it is a built-in battery on this one. So that's all done, and while I did that, I actually got rid of a bunch of games that I weren't playing or I own digital or are now on Xbox Game Pass, so it was just a matter of moving those on, less physical items in the collection that I wasn't really playing, and you know, I own them in other means anyway, so they contributed to paying off my new Xbox, the Series X, for my day one purchase. So I've got my receipt and all of that here to go in on day one as soon as they open, get in and out to avoid the chaos, and then go home and play with my new toy, because I've taken a couple of days off work just to go in and pick it up on the day it comes out, and then to set everything up, because I'll be very, very happy to have a look at the new console and be able to sit down with it. And then I have one game as a new game pickup today, and it came today while I was out of the house. I almost did not have any new games because I said last week I was waiting on 2, and I didn't know if they would arrive, and I'm still waiting on the other one, unfortunately. I'm not sure why that one's taking so long, but you know, you can only attribute that to the fact that lockdown is easing and our postal system has been suffering because of it. But I finally own my first Silent Hill game. I got Silent Hill 3, and I got it for, you know, basically around the asking price for it. I didn't just pick it up cheap or find a great deal on it. It was basically, I was like, I want to get it, and I saw it for a decent amount, and I went, all right, I'll get it. I'll finally pick it up, because the first 2 games are much harder to get. So it's good to have a Silent Hill game physically in my collection finally. And then I just need to track down Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 1. They are very hard to get. Very hard to get. But eventually, when I find a good version and a good condition copy of it, because I like to get a good, if I'm gonna get it and if I'm gonna buy it, I'm not gonna get one that's missing a manual or has a cracked case. Like, if you give it to me in a nice condition, I will pay the money for it. So that's essentially it for my pickups. Was I swapped over my controller and I got a new game, and that's about it. So it's gonna look nice on the shelf. I've got, you know, been picking up some games digital quite a bit, and it's weird because I kind of forget that I buy a lot of games digital. So when I do new game pickups and I go, oh, look at what I got, I fail to mention all the digital things that I've picked up. So maybe I might actually compile what I've picked up recently online, and then I'll be able to show you, because I've actually picked up a bunch for VR and all of that for PC, and then prepping for the new generation even though Cyberpunk got delayed, so never mind about that. At the moment, I don't even think I really have anything like next gen lined up, because I won't be getting the PS5 until next year, because I missed all the pre-order windows to play like the new Spider-Man and things like that. And on the subject of PS5, the launch title is the Demon Souls remake. I have never played a Soulslike game, and I really, really want to. I own Bloodborne, I own Dark Souls Remastered, the first one. Those are the two that I own. I don't know what to play first. like from my perspective, I feel like I should play Dark Souls first and then branch out. Or should I play Bloodborne? I don't know. Like Bloodborne, people go off about how much they love that, so I don't know. If you guys have any opinions and tips of that, of what would be best, because I know there's also Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Bloodborne, the Dark Souls trilogy. What else is there? Pretty sure there's something else that's not coming to mind. But regardless, Demon Souls. Demon Souls. Not the original one on PS3, but they are doing the remake for PS5. And I feel like it would be weird, as much as I would love to, and it's probably relevant to go, ooh, let's play Demon Souls first. I don't know, maybe I should play Dark Souls. Let me know, because that's a series that I would really like to play to the channel. Obviously, you guys know me. I can whinge, and I understand that it is a hard game, and I understand that it is unforgiving, but also I would like to take on that challenge, and I would like to train myself to be patient and also not whinge when I die in a game that is about dying a lot. I'll just have to see how we go, but I'd be very excited to give it a shot. That is one of the franchises, or one of the series or genres that I would like to look into. I would like to look into the Souls-like genre. I also feel like a series that I want to bring soon, maybe when I take a break off a game that I'm currently playing in a series and then bring another series in, is I'm thinking I might try going into Half-Life next. I have not played anything Half-Life. All I have is just grown up alongside the Half-Life 3 meme until we finally got Half-Life Alyx, so basically 1.5, but it means that Half-Life is still alive. So with that, Black Mesa was just on sale, and I picked that up because it was recommended for my Half-Life 1 type experience. I should play Black Mesa, then Half-Life 2. Again, putting feelers out there. Talk to me about it. Let me know if you guys have any experience with them, because I will be completely blind on them again. So at the moment, my current train of thought is I'll play Black Mesa as my Half-Life 1, then I will go through the Half-Life 2, and then with my VR headset, go through Half-Life Alyx, which is going to be incredible. I'm actually very, very excited for that. That'll be awesome. That'll also give me a lot of time to upgrade my PC to make sure that it runs all smoothly and lovely and beautifully while recording it and showing it to you guys. So that'll be cool. So those are a couple of things. I've got a lot of games that I want to get through, but those are the ones that I think I might bring in sooner rather than later as like a series. I've got singular games that I might want to sprinkle in as well, but we will have to see how we go, because I still have Last of Us 2 sitting on my shoulder going, I'm ready to go. You finished your Last of Us series, time to play. So it's just a matter of me picking when to start the series while I'm playing others. So I just want everything to, you know, to make it flow, because I was actually thinking about it with my earlier months when I was getting started with YouTube, and I wasn't uploading daily because I don't really have to. I still don't. I want to, and I really enjoy it. But when I was first starting, I was like trying to figure out what I was even doing and like what games am I playing, and I was only playing a couple of games at the time and still just kind of find my bearings. And at some point I decided to start playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time, and for those of you that started watching my Resident Evil 2 series from the beginning and had to wait for me to finish it, I am sorry. Because in contrast, there are people, like when I took Metal Gear Solid 2 out this week, and there's been no Metal Gear Solid 2, it was like, no Metal Gear Solid's gonna suck. I mean, I'm happy for Halloween, but I want Metal Gear Solid, and everyone's so happy that I'm playing it. And there was a period of, I think, 2 months in between a Resident Evil 2 episode and the next one. I think there was 2 months. And I think that was heavily due to the fact that I had taken work off for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I was playing Silent Hill. So Resident Evil 2 got ignored. It got neglected quite a bit, and you know that did happen, and the uploads weren't hugely regular. So currently you are blessed. We are all blessed that I can be doing multiple episodes a week and feel really good about it, because I've got a handle on it now. I feel quite good about how to manage my time effectively with it. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 episodes are coming in this upcoming week as a reward to myself and to you for our patience, because I haven't played it as well, so I've also waited. But I binged them all out and recorded our 3 upcoming episodes, which were very exciting. A lot of cool stuff happens in those episodes. I'm very happy and excited for you to watch them. And then yeah, having some Resident Evil and Uncharted and Silent Hill, so all of that all together. So I feel pretty good about it. But I think that's kind of it. I think I've spoken about what I felt like I could bring to the table today to talk about some new pickups this past week, what's happening next week, and what I want to look to further in the future of games that I should bring, and yeah, so just a little short catch up today. I'm a bit scattered. This is I tend to just kind of want to sit down here and just have an unedited conversation. You know, put these conversation pieces out there and then read your comments and talk to you about it afterwards, because it's just nice. I just sit down at the end of my day, at the end of my week, and just kind of offload what's happened and share it with you, and we talk about it. So I don't really like to just like sit down and edit this. I sit down in front of my webcam, and whatever comes out and whatever I talk about, here it is. and there we go. So thank you guys for sitting down at the end of the week. I hope you've had a great week. I hope you have a even better week next week, and they keep just getting better and better towards the end of the year, because everything's been crazy. People are going back into lockdowns all over the world. Everything's getting a bit crazy, but look after yourself, keep well, and I hope I can keep providing some good content for you to watch as well, that we all enjoy. So thank you so much guys for a great Halloween week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.